Howdy Doody, and good morning. You find us on another one and another little hike. Kaz is here again. We are currently making our way up Black Crag, Black Fell for sunrise. This one is looking promising. Got a bit of colour in the sky already, and it's not due for another half hour, 40 minutes the sun. So anyway, when we get to the top, I'll put you back on. You can't really see me yet. It's still dark. So I'll see you in a bit. Last time we were up here when I brought kids, that was a magnificent tree. But look at it, being blown down again. We are just starting to get a touch of light now as we're up to the top. And yes, out of breath again. That fitness will get there, I'm sure of it. You can see in the distance there on the left hand side, that's your actual cairn, but there's like another one there to your right. So we're not far off now. Needs a bit of colour over to it. Sunrise is coming, but there's a big bank of cloud over to the left. So as long as it stays over there, we aren't too bothered about that. As long as it's nice and clear for that sunrise. Well, nearly there now. But just looking where the cairn is, there's a big bird or something on it. So that's the reason I put you on. You know me by now, I don't walk and talk going uphill for this bloody reason. But get up here. He's still there, look, on top. With the sheep as well. I think it's a big bloody crow, to be honest. But what a morning, look at this. I'm going to stop here, I think, and try and get the camera out. And that's the views you get from up here. And a welcoming committee. Some nice little sheepies waiting for us. We'll get to the cairn anyway, and we'll get ready for this sunrise. There we go, Black Crag with 360 degree views. Whew. It's looking a bit ominous over that way, but let's hope it stays fairly clear at this side. I've got set up with the first composition. We are still waiting for that sun to rise. All left hand side. It looks to be a low lying haze, so don't know it we're looking so good. What composition I've got set up with? I've got this wall. I know it is coming in front of you, but I've got the style sort of going up on the right hand third, coming to the cairn on the right, the cairn on the bottom left, going you straight down. Nice little opening shot this. So I've got the case graduated filter on as well, just to bring that sky down. So it seems to be working. I've had a bit of a time lapse going, only a small one, because we're looking down for compositions up here. So I'll put that one on for you now. I've potentially got a couple more. One just over there with the rocks leading you straight down, looking over Windermere. And obviously you've got to get rid of the cairn, haven't you? So, but yeah, we'll just wait to see now, see what this sky does. We have got the sun just coming up now. I've got lined up with this shot, so there you go. Sun's in your face. I want some nice warm light now hitting this. But looking behind you, always look behind you. The light is hitting the Langdales there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly put the long lens on, take a few more images where I am now, because I want that light to hit the wall. So I'm not going straight into the sun, I want it to hit this wall, a bit of side light. But I'm going to put the long lens on as well, get a shot from over there. Well, as you can see by my face, the sun's coming up now. Like I keep saying, always pays to look behind. Notice these trees when they first came up, but the sun now just hitting this rock, hitting these trees, hitting the fells in the background. And obviously you've got the ominous peaks of the Langdales as well, still in shadow. So yeah, making for a nice pleasing image is this. Got the rocks, the trees on the right and the gap on the left. So yeah, that's quite nice is that. I've got the long lens out as well, taking a few long shots. But as this sun gets higher, I'm going to wait and see if the light hits the Langdales, and then I'm going to put the long lens back on and see what we can do with that. Now I'm back with you now. I've dropped down from the top there, just down here. So while you have just seen that time lapse, I've done a few shots of the trig point, the cairn. So I'll bob them up for you now. But as you've just seen, we found a nice little tree. And what I'm trying to do with this is get an image of this just sort of overlapping onto the Langdales. I'm trying to avoid some of these at the minute because the light, with it being coming up, it is just bouncing straight through the cloud behind us onto the fells. So I'm hoping it's going to get a bit higher and hit the Langdales, but there's a bit of cloud coming in, so we'll see anyway. So enjoy the images from the cairn while I work this. So I hope you're enjoying this morning. We've got a little tarn down here as well. Well, say tarn. A little puddle as such, so might see what we can do for that. And there's a little twig stroke branch over there which has taken my fancy, so I'll have a look over there. But for the time being, enjoy these images. I've got the long lens back on now. Basically, over in the valley over there, the light is sort of coming through. So you've got light, dark, light patches all the way through. So I'm hoping this has worked out. Obviously, the welcoming committee's up there coming back up with the sheep. So I've still got the long lens on. I'm just trying to find little pockets now, because the sun is well and truly up, as you can see. Look, it's going to be another glorious day in the Lake District. So yeah, I'll pop some more of these images up for you. I've messed around with that tree, can't quite get it to work how I wanted it to. It's a bit too close to the edge, but I'll put it up anyway. It's not the best, but at least it was an attempt to it. So I'll bob that one up and let me know what you think about this with the pockets of light coming through. It's wrecking for some interesting layers is this. So yeah, I'll bob these up for you now. Right, on this little hillside now, like I just said earlier, I'm just picking little blocks of light out. This sort of image, I'm on portrait orientation. There's a little mound just to your right hand side. Don't know if this will pick it up, roughly around about here somewhere. But I've got that on the bottom right hand thirds. The valley leads you straight up on the top left hand thirds. I've got it in portrait to try and emphasise the sky as well. It's got nice and wispy. Like I said earlier, the sun is out and about totally now. But I've been taking some images of layers and stuff like that. Some cracking images over there with silhouettes of trees. Daz is just down here. There's like a little tarn, like I said earlier. He's just messing around with that at the minute. Try to get that to work. But yeah, Black Crag, Black Fell. What a stunning morning. Even though the sun is up, he's getting pockets of light everywhere. Just get the long lens on and just aim in on stuff. Because there's compositions everywhere. It's just a matter of picking them out. This is a place where you can absolutely fill your boots full. Right, whilst we're on this little mound, there's just a splash of light making its way through in the background. So I've just sort of zoomed in on that, got the valley with that light just inside of it. So yeah, to keep finding our shots. That is something else, is that? It's all dark and moody and just that bit of light in the background, just hitting it. That is, yeah. Be a very minimalist shot will this, but we're just with the light, so I'll have to see what I can do, see if I can bring it out. But there's just pockets of light now, just dappling all over. So yeah, this is, yeah, a cracking place up here. I've got a bit of light over there as well now. So yeah, I don't know whether I can do this or not without a bit of light over there. I'm doing this while trying to hold you. 2-second time, a long lens. Right, I'll bob these two up now for you. I've just had the drone up, so I'll put a bit of drone footage up for you and a few drone images. But we have still here on this little crag. The sun is just pounding over there, coming through the valley. So again, it's a similar image to last time. It's lit the hill up at the front in the foreground, and the light coming through in the background. We have got pockets of light coming over, look. So we are going to get down out of this wind, because it is absolutely Baltic up here. Even though I say windy, a bit just breezy, that's all. But yeah, it's absolutely freezing. But like I said before, there's pockets of light everywhere. It's just, yeah, it's paradise up here. Photographer's paradise. 360-degree views. You've got pockets of light all over. Yeah, absolute bliss of a morning is this. Yeah, we have just dropped off the ridge line like we said. We've come down to this boulder in the tree. We have sort of been working this tree. As I'm shooting it from this side, getting it with the white cottage in. But it's had a look from this side on, which this side does make for a pleasing image. I've taken one already, a quick snap, and I am hand holding now. It is light enough to handheld, so I'll talk you through this composition. Got the tree, the left on thirds, got the boulder on the right on thirds. We've also got the valley. Right, still messing with this tree. I've got another composition, quite low this time, which takes into this little craggy bit, onto the next little crag, then the tree, then the boulder. A little bit of background. It is on the wide angle lens, so you lose the background, but the emphasis is on the tree. And these little tufts of grass sort of lead you around as well. But we're just waiting for that light. So this will be the next image you see. And any more we get from today, I'll bob on as well. So if you enjoyed this, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please just consider subscribing. It's only a small channel, but we are getting there. And we have these little adventures every now and again. So yeah, the light's coming. So I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.